Hello and welcome to Stamp with Arlena. My name is Arlena and I'm from Langsburg, Michigan. Yay, Michigan. It is a beautiful state if you've never been here. I'm just going to get my comments up on my other device. I hope all of you are doing well. I am finally rested and back to normal. Well, define normal from the weekend, and it was a lot of fun. I hope you saw some posts that I made over the weekend. Oh my goodness, we had a ball. If you have never been to a weekend retreat, you will want to make sure that you put it on your calendar for next year and join me. It is going to be a lot of fun. So we had a wagon ride. We had great food. Our first night we had burgers on the grill. Hello, Nancy. And wonderful desserts. We had a coffee shop. It was just a blessing. We had fun. We were laughing. Some of us were crying. Sometimes because we were laughing so hard, other times it was because we were emotional. But we really got to bond together and really realize that it's not just about stamping and making a card. It is about community and relating to each other and being there for each other and leaning on each other and encouraging each other. It was wonderful. So I hope you can join me next time. It's September 26th through the 28th. And I am going to send out a post on getting your reservation in because I have a feeling there won't be room next year. So having said that, you've been warned. So, hello, Sue. Sue, I'm surprised you're on. I thought you would be having dinner with Maddie. Sue was at my house for a week and she went to the retreat. She went to the shower 2 weekends ago. She went to the retreat this weekend, and in the between she cleaned and organized my craft room. It is amazing when I look around. It is just, I will be so much more efficient when I'm designing and when I'm creating and when I'm cutting and prepping for classes. It's just awesome. Now to keep it that way, because when she comes back, it better not be a mess again. So a couple of things for Stampin' Up! Announcements. Oh my goodness, starting today, kits, the kits. Of course, I don't have a kit by me because they're all organized over on my shelf across the room over there. Kits are 30% off, including the 2 kits that were released today. So you will want to make sure you get those. The kits are incredible, I'm telling you. So they're anywhere from, I don't know, $12 or $14 up to $25, depending on what the kit is. So you will want to hop on that. It is while supplies last. They will try to keep them in stock and restock them as fast as they can. Put things back where they go. Okay, Mom. So that's the first announcement. The second announcement, the starter kit. Okay, who likes a good deal? I do. Yep, I see the hearts. Who loves a great deal? Yes. So the great deal is the starter kit is normally $99 and you get $125 worth of product that you pick out. So it's what you want. So if you're just starting out, you'll want the basics. But if you already have all that, you can just go crazy and add new stamp sets, new inks, new paper, all that stuff to your stash. Now you might say, Arlena, I don't want a starter kit because I don't want to sell it. You do not have to sell it. You do not have to buy another single thing after you purchase the starter kit. You may want to keep it for your discount because you do get a discount when you purchase the starter kit. You do get catalogs with it. If you're not going to use the catalogs, you could pass them off onto another demonstrator that can use them. They are great inspiration. There are great pictures and sketches that you can look at. Hello, Cindy. I'm glad you made it, honey. Yeah, so it's $155 worth of product that you pick for $99 plus tax. There's no shipping. It's free shipping. You get a free paper pumpkin, which is a $25 value. The catalogs are $21 in value with both of them. You'll get the annual catalogs and the mini holiday catalog that is current right now. Hello, Patricia. Oh, I love you. And Carol. And Janice. Oh my gosh. Everybody's in the house. Woohoo. I love it. Oh, I'm so excited. So, those are the two specials right now. And they are awesome specials, both of them. I do, but no place to put it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that can be a problem. Yep. I know there was a lady at my retreat this weekend. She actually has everything on her dining room table. So it forces her to put it away when she's done, and she gets it out when she needs it. And you know what? I forgot to put on my do not disturb. Eek. Sorry about that. I did get on the right Wi-Fi though, so that's good. We shouldn't be bleeping and, cutting out and all that. So that's good. Yep, so you just got to figure out a system and how you can store it and have access to it and use it, and just be real vigilant on, putting it away when you're done and getting it out when you're ready to use it. Okay, so I am going to point you to my work surface, and I'm going to show you some cards that I made this weekend. I quit counting after 50. I made 50 plus cards this weekend. I sent 24 of them with my sister because she's going to take them to Florida with her. So she's got some inspiration. And I just want to show you what we did because it was incredible. And then I'm going to show you a 3D project that we made, or that I made. And we're going to make a 3D project that I made. And I'm going to make a card that I made. So I'm going to show you, bring you in a little bit, teach you a little bit what we did this weekend, and hopefully you'll join us next year. All right. All my comments are all caught up. Okay, I'm going to point you to my work surface. All right. I hope that's in the, yep. So here's the first card. This is a retired stamp set, I believe. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's not retired. But this is made with a new label. Yep. Don't remember the set. But that's Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock. And then look at these two. They are gorgeous. So it's made with the falling snow, or sky snow, I don't know. In this one, in the blue one. And with that label again. And then this is Lovely Trees, I think. And that's only the dies. I did not buy the stamp set. I only got the dies. And that's what I did with the dies. It was awesome. I love that one. This was part of our make and take, along with this one and this one. So that was one make and take A. Janice loves your nail polish and wants to know where you get it. Right? Right? So Janice had this polish on this weekend. I said, oh, I love that color. She goes, oh, I brought it with me. You want to use it? I'm like, yes, I do. Yep. So I did. Yep. All right. So then there's this one. This is the reindeer. Hang on. I've got it right here. Reindeer Fun. And I cut it out with 2 different dies, one that's square and one that's rectangular. I like the square one better. And then I posted one of my friends that was at the retreat. She did this with a different pattern paper, which she was inspired by Carol, who was at the retreat as well. And she did this. And Linda is going to put the sentiment on the inside of the card. And it looks so different just by the DSP being a different piece. And I'm telling you, it was gorgeous. I think it was one of the prettiest cards I saw this weekend. And Linda did an awesome job. I was so proud of her. Then I did this one. So the birds are a little different. This one has the pine bough, and this one just has the berries. But I loved that. And that's made with the, yep, I used to know the set. Yep, with all the circles. The dies with all the circles. Then this was a card I did at a card class last month. But I just stamped it black and white for my card class. And this one I colored. So I put them next to each other, and I absolutely love the colored one. And then this one, Linda had a package of this piece here. It was actually 4 panels, and it had like a little... like the bottom of a hutch, you know how it's scalloped. So I cut that off. I made the sentiment. I put that on. Because she said, Arlena, I don't know what these are. I have no directions with them. I have no picture. I don't know what to do with them. Do you want it? Do you want these? I said, no, I don't want them, but I'll take one and see what I can do with it. So I cut one of the panels off, cut the bottom off, did a embossing folder, embossed the piece here, put a ribbon around it, stuck it up with dimensionals, and there's the card. She was so impressed. So she was going to make, I said, you could make all the cards the same design, use a different embossing folder, different color cardstock to match whatever is in the pattern. Yep, right? Right? I'm seeing the hearts. I'm seeing the laughter. Yep. And there was a bright piece that reminded me that it would be great for a birthday party. There was one that looked like an Easter basket. I mean, there were all kinds. There was one that could be sympathy. So it was a lot of these pieces. Times 4, she won't need to do any more cards except with those things for a long time. And even though it wasn't Stampin' Up, all the other products are. So use it up. Use it up, Linda. She's not on right now, but maybe she'll see the replay. Okay, another ready 3D project I did. I actually gave it away, so I had to make another one. And it is these book treat boxes. Isn't that adorable? Adorable. So before I put it together, I used my blending brush with pecan pie, and I did all the edges, and then I folded where the score mark is, and I did the score and the flap. adhesive on these boxes is really, 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 really strong. Thank you, Nancy. When I say really, it's like you're not going to get that off. You're not going to get that off without ruining the box. So if you want to get into it and you want the box to look pretty, what you could do is put a dimensional on over the sticky part, and before you peel that off, peel the backing off, and just put it down with a dimensional. And that way you'll be able to open it easier and it won't ruin the box. But this is just going to be for decoration. So my daughter, I have 2 daughters actually that love to read. I mean, they are avid readers. They did not get that from their mother. They got it from their father. And I'm glad they did, because they will always be able to learn. If you can read, you can learn anything. So that is awesome. Is Amy on? Oh, Sue, I don't see Amy on. I don't doubt that she is, but I can't see it. But hi, Amy. I've heard a lot of chatter that you may be coming to the retreat next year. Okay, so Sue and Amy are from Virginia. And if they can make it, let me tell you, you guys should be able to too. All right. So that is that 3D project. Okay. And I used those words, and that's stamped in pecan pie, from the Christmas labels set. Okay. So they were in this set. All right. All right. I'm going to set those aside and get with our projects for tonight. So I'm using the Unbounded Love stamp set, specifically Feel Better Soon. And yes, it is a very small sentiment, but that's what I want because I only have a small space to stamp in. So let me show you. You take a half piece of cardstock, white thick cardstock, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm going to fold that in half, and I'm going to burnish it with my bone folder. Okay, so now I'm looking at my other device, and it's looking fuzzy. It better stop it. All right, so I'm going to set that aside. Then I have a piece of basic white cardstock, and it's 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to take basic gray ink, and I'm going to take my sentiment, Feel Better Soon, tap, tap, tap. You don't need to press hard, not at all. And it's going to go down here. And if my head's in the way, I'm sorry, I got to line it up. And I'm just going to put it right down at the bottom. Can you even see that? Right down there at the bottom. I know it's upside down, but I can't stamp upside down. Some people are really good at that. I am not. But I will flip it around when I'm done so you can see it. Okay? All right. Then I'm going to I'm going to set this aside for a minute. Then I'm going to take my 6 by 6 piece of DSP. And this piece comes out of the Thoughtful Journey DSP pack. And it's already cut 6 by 6. I think there's 48 sheets in it. All right. I want to cut this at 3 7/8. 3 7/8. I'm going to save that because that could be a beautiful piece on the side of a card. See that? Put a ribbon on it or something. Put an embossed piece back there. Oh, so much you could do with that. So I'm going to save that. Then I'm going to trim this off a little bit because I want more of these flowers, okay? So then I want 3 7/8 by, trying to remember, 4.5. 4.5. Okay. Then this is the top of my piece, right? So it's gonna go on here like so. And there's only gonna be a 1/8 inch border. Gee whiz, Arlena. All right, so see, there's a lot of space there, but you'll see what I'm gonna do, and there won't be that much space. So I'm going to start cutting this in strips. I'm gonna cut a 3/4 inch strip, and I'm gonna keep these in order, okay? And another 3/4 inch strip, which 3/4 and 3/4 is 1.5. Then I'm doing a 1 inch, a 1 inch, and this is also 1 inch. So I've got 3 1-inch pieces and 2 3/4 inch pieces. Then I'm going to bring this piece back. All right, now I need my adhesive, and I am running out of adhesive. I went through 2 refills. I went through 3 sheets of dimensionals this weekend. What else did I do? I used a lot of cardstock and DSP. All right, now I'm going to take that top piece and I'm going to, I am eyeballing. Oh, wait. It is, and it's going to curl on me. I know that. So I'm going to put more adhesive down. I want it to, the border around it to be equal. Okay? All right. I put it down wrong. Oh! I tell you, maybe I'm not supposed to do this card tonight. You think? All right, let's try it again. 3rd time's a charm, right? There we go. Then, yep, I'm out. So I'm gonna really quickly change this. I just popped it open. Take this out. Toss it. I have my other refill here. Put that in. It drops right in. Sure. Why am I struggling? And then put the top back on, or the side, as it will. Throw this away. I just dropped something, the piece, and put adhesive on there. And then line this up directly under it and leave a little white space. Okay. Then take the next one, put a strip of adhesive on it. Again, line it up under the other one and leave a little white space. Take the next strip that's in order. Again, line it up on the side and leave a little white strip in the center. Oh, that reminds me. So I just did that to get it started because it wasn't moving. My friend Carol gave me that trick. So Carol was full of tips and tricks this weekend. And now, you think I can remember any of them or all of them? But as I remember them, I will tell you. Well, of course, Carol can probably tell me right off the bat. Carol's on, so she can tell me. So we have this front panel. Cute, right? Then I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to put adhesive on the back. I'm going to take my card base, and I'm going to line it up here. And there's a quick and simple card, and yet it's so cute. So let me show you the other one I made too. Look at that. Yeah, I love them. Simple, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, so now on to the next one. Okay. This one takes the Humble Home set bundle, which comes with the punch, with the house. Let me show you the house. There you go. Yep. And the set. So we are going to use the house that kind of looks like a gingerbread house, and the wreath. Okay, the wreath is very little. All right, we're going to stamp in our Memento Black. And we need 3 of them, okay? One, 2, and you could stamp these on like crumb cake so that you'd have less coloring to do. That would work. And then we want 2 wreaths. Okay. All right, I'm gonna close this up. If I remember right, Carol? Oh my gosh, there was so much this weekend. It was so much fun. My friends, we had perfect weather. Outside was absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, it was nice. So I'm going to take the Real Red Dark, and I'm going to color my bow on my wreath. And I'm using the chisel point of the blend because it's more controlled. The felt, or the painter end, the felt marker, is a little little too flexible to get really detailed. So I use the chisel point. I love my blends. Absolutely love them. Okay, and then we're going to color the house. So I'm going to do every other scallop red. I also decided, because last year I did the 6 months of Christmas, and each month I had a different class for Christmas. And this year I was way behind the 8 ball and didn't get that organized. So I decided I'm going to do the 12 days of Christmas and do 12 days in a row. So I watch for that. That will be coming out soon because I'm doing it in October. All right, then I'm going to take number 200. These are the skin tones, and it's number 200 is what I'm using. So again, I'm using the chisel point, and I'm going to, and it's a darker brown, I'm going to just color the edge of the roof. Okay. The edge of the chimney, and I'm going to color in these windows. And you're thinking, Arlena, why are you coloring the windows brown? Because it looks good. Once it's done, it really looks nice. So that's why I'm doing that. Okay. And then you want to color the rest, and this is number 400 of the skin tones. And this one I do use the felt marker or felt tip, painter tip, whatever you call that tip, to color this. And turn it a little bit. And I gotta color in there. You're probably thinking, oh my gosh, she's got to do 3 of these. Well, maybe, maybe not. All right. And I'm going to color this. Everyone's so quiet. Are you all watching me color? Oh, I forgot to color the house or the door red. I'll have to come back with the red and do that. Do you like to watch me color? Is it relaxing to you? No one's answering. Did everybody fall asleep? All right. Now I got to go back and get the red door. Okay. Then I'm taking the light mossy meadow, and I am again using the chisel point because there's lots of little spots in here on this wreath. I did realize about a week ago I do not have my Mossy Meadow ink pad anymore. I have no idea what I did with it. So, I have to order another one. I can't go without my Mossy Meadow ink pad. Alright, so there's no die cut or punch for the wreath, so we have to cut that out by hand. That's fussy cutting. And again, some people don't like fussy cutting, but I do. Okay, I'm going to cut these apart. Okay, so I had a box, and it's right here. And Randy made it a magic box for me because I told him I needed something. Oh yes, Cindy, the pictures were great. Being there in person was even better. What are you making? I've been getting phone calls. Oh, so I haven't said what I've been making, Cindy. This is going to be a 3D project, okay? And I made it at the retreat this weekend, so I'm going to show you how I did it. Oh, you're baking cookies. And you have your surgery tomorrow, don't you, Tammy? I'll be praying for you, honey. All right, so Randy put his magic touch on this and made it a magic box. I am so excited because I need a magic box. If he can have a whole magic room, I can have a magic box. So I'm going to put this in here. Everything is going to be colored and cut out when I shake it. You're making your calendar for next year? Or marking your calendar for next year? Yes, I'm telling you. Okay. Oh, I have... Oh, the magic even gave me some of these adhesive dots. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Magic, magic. Woohoo! Yeah. Love it. Okay, so now what we need to do, I'm going to move this. I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. I'm going to take each house and I'm going to put it down toward the this lip, and I'm going to put the point of the house, the roof, in the track. So right in the middle of the track is the point of the house, and then I'm going to score it. Okay, and I'm going to do that with each one. So I'm scoring the house in half. Because, you know, everyone likes their house scored in half, right? Again, that one. And one more. Okay. All right. I'm going to set this aside. Then what I want to do is I want to fold on the score line. I want to fold it together. So the back side showing, the inside is going to be facing each other, or the outside of the house is going to be facing each other. Okay. All right. Then I want to take one. It doesn't matter which one. They're all the same. I'm going to put some adhesive in the middle. And I'm going to take my red and white baker's twine. And I'm going to cut a piece. I didn't measure it. I just eyeballed it. Nope. I want that. Okay. About that much. So it's going to be in half. And I'm going to lay that right in the center. Okay. Then I'm going to put adhesive all over this back of the house. I'm going to fold it, and I'm going to line this up and put that together on one side, okay? So we have, that's what we have, is two sides together so far. Then we're going to put the third one on there. So then I'm going to put adhesive all over this one. And I'm going to line it up. Ah! My finger's stuck in it. There we go. So we have a little 3D house. Okay, then we're going to take these two little wreaths and I'm going to put adhesive on both of those. You can use a mini glue dot if you want. Glue would be all right, but it might be messy. All right. Then I'm going to just take this twine and I'm going to put the wreath, oh, it's sticking to my finger. Put the wreath on the twine, like so. Gosh, it wasn't this hard this weekend. And then I'm going to take the other one and put it on the other side. Okay. And then I'm going to push them together, squeeze them together. And then I want to take my number 400 skin tone blend, and I want to color the back side of the chimney, because we don't want it to look like it's not finished. Okay. And then we have a little ornament for your tree. Cute. It's 3D. Hello, Robin. Is this the October paper pumpkin? Cool. I didn't miss anything. Love it. Yeah. The October paper pumpkin, you can still order the paper pumpkin until October 10th. And then they ship them on October 11th. So nobody has gotten the October paper pumpkin yet. I usually get mine about the 20th to the 25th of the month. So very cute. So these were 2 of the 3D projects that I made this weekend. Very cute, huh? Very cute. All right, I'm going to point you back up to me. Hello. So I hope you liked what I had to share with you tonight. Again, that retreat, I'm going to be sending out an announcement so that we can get that going. You will not want to hesitate on signing up, because I have a feeling it's going to be very... hello, Jim. It's going to be, popular. Popular? I don't know. Yep. Roxanne! Hello! I have seen pictures of you on Facebook. You haven't changed that much at all. Good to see you. Oh, she's saying hi to Sue. Yep. Roxanne is one of Sue's friends. Well, she was mine too, but she was Sue's age. When we went to school in Reed City in the 70s. So Sue and Roxanne graduated in 78. So I'm not saying how old they are or anything like that. Nice ornament for Christmas. Yes, isn't it? It was very cute and not that difficult, especially if you have a magic box. So the other things I want to reiterate is Stampin' Up! Specials. All kits are 30% off for the month of October. When they sell out, they may or may not refill them. So you'll not want to wait on those to order those if you want them. That does include the 2 new kits that were released today. So, and don't confuse the kits with the paper pumpkin. Those are 2 separate things. Kits, you can buy as many as you want, anytime you want, as long as they're available. Paper pumpkin is a subscription. You have to subscribe to get the paper pumpkin. Not everyone gets to get the paper pumpkin. If you do not subscribe, you cannot buy it. That's the kits. And then the starter kit is $99. Usually you get $125 of product that you get to choose. But for the month of October, you get $155 to pick out for $99 plus tax. Shipping is free. It includes a $25 paper pumpkin. Paper pumpkin is a $25 value. You also get catalogs, the annual catalogs and the mini holiday catalogs. That's a $21 value. If you say, oh, Arlena, no, I don't want to get involved. I don't want to have to sell anything. You do not have to sell one darn thing. You can buy that and be done with it. Or you can buy it and take advantage of the discount and support your crafting hobby. Did I say habit? Oh, shame on me. Anyway, it's always a nice thing. Um, all the products make wonderful gifts. The kits are wonderful. The kits are fun to have like a girls' night out, or do it with your grandkids or your sisters or your nephews and nieces or whoever. The kits are incredible. The directions are super simple, and the products are absolutely gorgeous, the end products. So those are two things that you'll want to look at and keep in mind. Think about. They are excellent deals. So I figured October would be it, because October 1 today starts our new fiscal year. So starting today, we are working toward all new incentives. The incentive trip for this year, this year that we're working, it will actually take place in May of 2026. But the incentive trip that I am working toward now is an Alaskan cruise. So it's for me and another guest. Of course, I will take my husband. We've never been on a cruise before, and he's always wanted to go to Alaska. So it will be wonderful. So it gives me a lot of incentive to try to get this trip. So we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you posted. All right. I've talked enough. What is it? 7:46? Oh, it's less than an hour. And we did 2 cards and a 3D project. So that is pretty cool. All right. You guys have a wonderful evening. I will be back on Thursday night. And I'm not sure what I'm going to bring you on Thursday night, but it will be something good, I promise. And you guys all take care. Have a wonderful evening. And until Thursday, I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.